Hey there, baseball fans. This is Ben Gelman from MLB The Show. Today, we get to bring you the opening day you deserve. It's a terrific matchup at Citi Field featuring the reigning world champion Washington Nationals and their division rivals, the New York Mets. Before we get into the details, one quick note. You might notice that every at-bat in this sim starts with something other than a clean 0-0 count. That's because we're playing this game with quick counts on, which means every at-bat starts in a middle to late pitch count. This is something you can do when you're playing at home if you're short on time and you want to speed up the process, or if you just prefer an expedited pace of play. Okay, now that the technical stuff is out of the way, let's take a closer look at this matchup. As you eye these two squads, the first thing that jumps out at you is the quality of the two aces towing the slab. Max Scherzer and Jacob deGrom have won the last 4 National League Cy Young Awards between them, and they are 1A and 1B in any discussion of the best pitchers in the National League. Scherzer's coming off a year with a 2.92 ERA and 243 strikeouts in just over 170 innings for the Nats, posting an 11-7 record. deGrom took home his second straight Cy Young Award, leading the NL with 255 whiffs, while going 11-8 with a 2.43 ERA. You kind of pity the hitters who have to face these two aces, which brings us to the starting lineups. Washington's starting 9 has a couple of newcomers to the squad, reflecting the transition of their offseason after bidding farewell to third baseman Anthony Rendon. The Nats start off with shortstop Trey Turner, right fielder Adam Eaton, and their phenom left fielder Juan Soto. New acquisition Eric Thames is in the cleanup spot and playing first base, followed by fellow newcomer Starlin Castro, who's at second base. As Drupal Cabrera starts at third and hits sixth, catcher Kurt Suzuki is hitting seventh, and rising center fielder Victor Robles is in the 8th spot with Scherzer hitting ninth. One notable name on the bench, postseason hero Howie Kendrick. We'll see if that decision has repercussions down the line. For the Mets, their lineup is entirely made up of familiar faces. Brandon Nimmo leads off and plays center field, with all-star infielder Jeff McNeil batting second and playing third base. No surprises in the 3-hole, with powerful first baseman Pete Alonso hitting there. He's followed by veteran second baseman Robinson Cano. J.D. Davis is batting fifth and playing in left field, with slugging right fielder Michael Conforto to follow him. Wilson Ramos dons the catching gear and hits seventh, and shortstop Ahmed Rosario bats eighth ahead of the pitcher's slot. I'm sure you're all as excited as we are to see how this goes down, so without further ado, let's kick things over to Matt Vasgersian, Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and Heidi Watney for the game.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Washington Nationals and the New York Mets. It's deGrom and Scherzer, and it's next on the show. Jacob deGrom gets the ball for the Mets in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
So digging in now, Trey Turner, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Fouled off. Our temperature not quite 60 degrees, 59 here at game time this afternoon. Another full count pitch home. A bouncer up the middle. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Not exactly the right fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
So one away here with the bases empty, and the next to bat, the speedy Adam Eaton.
Come on, New York.
The 2-1.
Ball, that's in.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a pitch swung on and grounded toward Rosario at short. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there. And That's at number 2.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Into the box now, Juan Soto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 1-1, here it comes. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count even at 2-2. Here it comes.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Max Scherzer gets the ball for Washington in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not Agent 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
Stepping into the box, Brandon Nimmo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Ball even at 2-2. Now here it comes.
3-2.
Takes ball 4, so the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 6.
At the plate, Jeff McNeil. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Turner fields it cleanly, zips it to Castro for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Batting third, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Here we go.
This is foul right side. Scherzer's ready. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. Still no score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eric Thames. He'll get us started in the top of the second. The 1-1 is strike two swinging.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And this is fouled at the plate. Against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint. But nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher. And there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
On to first, and they turn the double play.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Misses, ball two. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Another try at 2-2.
Four foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Another 2-2 offering. Pulled the string on him. Strike three swinging. Ramos has got it. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping up now, Robinson Cano. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. The 1-1 home.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike. That's ball 3.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks and bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Scherzer is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Michael Conforto.
In now, Michael Conforto. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
First and second here with nobody out. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Robles is back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Well, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dad. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts, you can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Soto has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with one away.
Ahmed Rosario.
Digging in, Ahmed Rosario, and a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Now the payoff pitch home, and he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. The next 3-2. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
Locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
To the plate now, Jacob deGrom. High in the air out to center field. Robles is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Mets leave him loaded. We'll move to the third with no score. Coming to the plate now, Kurt Suzuki. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. The 1-1 home. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Into the box now, Victor Robles. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
You don't want to walk this guy right here. He's got the one tool nobody can teach, and it does not slump, and that's speed. He gets on first base, and he causes havoc. I expect a challenge fastball.
There's ball 4.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up one of the better hitting pitchers in Max Scherzer. Now the 1-1 pitch. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high. The throw is right on time for Ramos to be credited with a caught stealing. Now the 2-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Nationals go quietly. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Here's Scherzer now 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Standing now, Jeff McNeil. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Bounce towards the second baseman. Gloved by Castro. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Scherzer gets the sign, 1-1 on its way. Looked like that one tied him up a bit, a swing and a miss. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. The 2-2 one more time.
Full count, 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Another full count offering on its way. And another foul ball. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
At the plate, Robinson Cano drew a base on balls his first time up. 2 out with the man at first. Popped him up. Cabrera waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. Mets leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner.
Come on, New York.
1-1. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? And there to take this one in is Cano for the 1st out.
The right fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Adam Eaton digging in next. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Now at the plate, Juan Soto. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. On the move is Eaton. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 9, Eric Thames.
Ready now, Eric Thames. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for Washington. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, J.D. Davis. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the 1st out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Next for the Mets, Michael Conforto. A base hit in his first trip. 1 out, nobody on. Line hard to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the 2nd out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
So coming to the plate, Wilson Ramos flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Scherzer into the windup, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Drilled on the ground to short. Rosario's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The third baseman, number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses. 2-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Conforto is there. 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
2 out, nobody on. And it misses. 3-1 now.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Nationals gone in order. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Former top prospect Ahmed Rosario comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Two balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. Here we go. 2-2 now. It's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base. And that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate, Jacob deGrom. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 2-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. Ball for Turner. This could be a pair. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it. But that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out. So that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Left fielder coming in. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Mets strand 1. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. New inning set to get underway. Victor Robles digging in now. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But the throw by Ramos is a good one, and he's able to retire his man at first.
Now batting, the pitcher, Max Scherzer.
So here now's the pitcher, Max Scherzer. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
1 out, nobody on. Again, he sends it out of play. try again, 1-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs till there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
So now to the plate, Trey Turner. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in, Adam Eaton. The 1-2. He struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Nationals lead 1. We are still scoreless. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Digging in to try it again, Pete Alonso. It was a walk in his last trip. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
At the plate now, Robinson Cano fouled off. No one out with a runner at second. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swinging a soft liner. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, J.D. Davis.
Stepping up to the plate, J.D. Davis. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Plate now, Michael Conforto to 2-2 now. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mets leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Soto to the plate now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Stepping in now, Eric Thames. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle-of-the-order guys. That's back-to-back Ks. And the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Into the box, Starlin Castro. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still no score. Last half of the 7th here. Stepping into the box, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Sent on the ground out to second. Castro has it, and that's the first down.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Rosario.
Digging in once again, Ahmed Rosario. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his punched twice and was able to get a single.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And the hook's coming with him as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best can do is a no decision in this one.
Your attention, please.
Now, so with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Rowanus Elliott.
Eduardo Nunez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Eduardo Nunez.
And he did a good job just to make contact. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in. Pitch one more time. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Robles is on his horse. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, do they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brandon Nimmo, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Hit on the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Away. One and two. Here it is. The bouncer to the left side. Bends down and he barehands it. And they've taken the lead. A valiant effort there defensively, but it couldn't prevent the go-ahead run from crossing the plate.
The first baseman.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get it. When they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hit hard up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
The batter number 24.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Standing in now, Robinson Cano. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. He pulls this one into right. And that's going to get down out there. the runner will score from second. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game.
Yeah, nowadays the number crunchers would call that a high leverage at bat. Not exactly sure what that means, but what I do know is they just doubled their lead, so he clutched up big time right there.
Austin Voth takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Number 50, Austin Voth.
In now, J.D. Davis. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Mets 4 and the Nationals nothing. Brad Brock has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th. Digging in as Dribble Cabrera. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. The 2-1 on its way. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The catcher, number 28.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Now at the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
You can do it, man!
The 2-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
The 2-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Ground ball left side. Reined in. Second, there's Cano. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
So now to the plate, Victor Robles. That misses. 2-1 the count now to the National center fielder. And now a pitch on the way. To 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
The 3-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1 left for Washington. They trail here 4-0. Tanner Rainey is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 21, Tanner Rainey.
Plate, Michael Conforto. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Eaton going back. And the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Ready with the 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And that's the 2nd out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Hit the other way out toward right field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they're in front 4-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Justin Wilson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Tomas Nido will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Now catching and batting 9.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now.
Nido.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Wilson is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. The 3-1 pitch. And a full count now, 3-2.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Fouled off. The next 3-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now batting, Adam Eaton. No hits to this point. Ready on 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The next 1-2 pitch. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's a pop-up now. Cano is under it. 1 away.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Here now is Juan Soto. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on by Soto, and he connects to deep right. Gone! So a 2-run homer down the line in right field as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Edwin Diaz answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Diaz.
Now, Eric Thames. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Stepping in now, Starlin Castro. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Here's the pitch.
That's ball 3.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
The 3-1.
Hey! Full count.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet.
Nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
4-2 the final score today. The New York Mets jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jacob deGrom is the winning pitcher of record. Max Scherzer is saddled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Nationals, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jacob deGrom. The loss goes to Max Scherzer. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
That was a pitcher's duel that got pretty exciting as there were some late fireworks in that game. Here's a quick recap for you. Lots of missed opportunities on both sides early on as neither team was able to score until the bottom of the 7th inning. After Max Scherzer gave up a 1-out single to Amed Rosario, lefty Roenis Elias came in for the Nats but couldn't provide much in the way of relief. Eduardo Nunez hit a pinch-hit ground rule double to put 2 runners at second and third with 1 away. Elias was able to keep the runners at bay when Brandon Nimmo grounded out, but then the wheels came off. Rosario scored on a scratch single by Jeff McNeil, Pete Alonso brought in Nunez with a grounder through the middle, and Robinson Cano cracked a 2-run double to right, making it 4-0 for the Mets. The Nats were able to make a little noise in the top of the 9th inning. Southpaw Justin Wilson came in for the Mets to start the frame, as the Nats had lefties Adam Eaton and Juan Soto batting second and third, respectively. However, a leadoff walk to Trey Turner started things on the wrong foot for the home team. Wilson got Eaton to pop out for the first of the inning, but Soto smashed a meaty cutter down the right field line for a 2-run homer. That was all for Wilson, though, and Edwin Diaz came in for the Mets, whiffing Eric Thames and Starlin Castro to finish things off. It was a terrific game for deGrom, who allowed 1 hit and 3 walks while whiffing 10 batters in 7 scoreless innings. He got the win. Scherzer took the loss. He gave up a run on 4 hits and 4 walks, while fanning 5 in 6 1/3 innings. Diaz punched out both batters he faced for the save. It was a fun game, ending with a victory for the home team. The New York Mets win 4-2 over the Washington Nationals. For everyone at MLB The Show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for watching. Be sure to follow MLB The Show on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram for future simulations. See you next time.